Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to Magic the Gathering Unfinity Booster Box Unboxing. This is part 2. I've already went through a few packs that I had. Some from outside the game, some from this box. So in the first video, we kind of went over what some of the different differences in the unsets were, and how some of the different new card types work. So in this one, we're just going to open up. So if you're not sure how these work, either go back, watch the first video, or go and look it up on the website. So here we're just going to try and fly through some of these. I am going to read through, which I don't typically do with Magic cards. I'm going to actually read through these because they're so unique and interesting and funny. Well, I'm only going to read the new ones, so if I don't read them off, it's because I opened them in part 1. So you have the Impounding Lot Bot. So as we get through more and more cards you've already seen, we'll fly through these a little bit quicker. Dissatisfied Customer, and Crooked and Fibonacci. Here we have a Circuits Act. Roll 3 6-sided die for each different result. Create a 1/1 white Calm Robot Artifact Creature Token. Another day, another item Pietra has to add to the Do Not Juggle database. Because there's like 3 different balls, and then there's a little blobby baby guy. Rag Rascal. There's the Devil K Knievel's Scooter Rentals. Devil Employee. When Rag Rascal enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Rent a scooter and just be like Devil K Knievel. Just don't go faster than the speed limit. Or jump over anything. Or catch on fire. Or break every bone in your body multiple times. Other than that, just like him. The Carnival Carnivore. Alien Crab Horror. There's a little brain thing on the top. I love that. Death Touch. When Carnival Carnivore enters battlefield, gain a ticket, then you may put a sticker on non-land permanent. Somehow only a third most dangerous ride in the park. It's literally a guy that eats them, and it's not even the most dangerous. Grand opening, enter here. It's just his tongue. Oh, like he's got his hand dressed up to look like a little guy, too. He's got like a shirt and like gloves and hands on. And like, hey, Mom, let's go on that ride. That's hilarious. We have Embiggen, we've seen before. Discourtesy Clerk. Commander tax not included. Vampire Employee. When Discourtesy Clerk enters the battlefield, open an attraction. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 3 or more attractions, draw a card and lose 1 life. Mirror doesn't pay the vampires to smile, but only because Death found it off-putting. That's awesome. We got a legendary creature. Ambassador Blorpity Blorp Boop. Alien Advisor Guest. When the Ambassador enters the battlefield, get 3 tickets and you may put a sticker on non-land permanent. At the beginning of each combat, you may have the Ambassador base power and toughness become equal to all total power and toughness of all stickers on permanents you control. Oh, that's definitely a cool effect. Monitor. Human Employee. When Monitor enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Once each turn, you may pay 1 to reroll 1 or more of your dice. 9 fighters, a Hull Breach, and a Quaforvian Mega Nibbler escape from the petting zoo. Things are suspiciously quiet. Exit through the gift shop. Of course, we have to have one of these. I think this, yep, that's a mythic. Nice. Yell, "Who wants a souvenir?" and announce the name of a non-land card in your graveyard. Each player in the ungame who can hear you may big life. In an ungame who can hear you may big life. You start the bidding at 0. The highest bidder loses life equal to the highest bid. Then copy the card and may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. if you didn't win the bid, you gain life equal to the highest bid and create that many treasure tokens. That is funny. So someone from another game playing can steal your card. We have that land island. Oh, that's really cool. An icy planet, kind of like Jupiter. Our attractions, our costume shop. Like a Nicola Bolas hat. Has some blonde wigs. Definitely Goblin with a jetpack. That's always dangerous. Visit, you may put a sticker on non-land permanent you control. Dressed to the 9 nines. I love it. And then the Superlatorium we've seen. And with our token card, we have a Stormcrow who has a leather jacket and some leather clothes on. 2/1 flying bird. On the back of the token, we just have the secret lair. And then our sticker card is Squig, Fire, and Night. We have a Fez, a tuning fork, and a donut. 2 tickets gets us cap. The next target player would roll 1 or more die this turn. Instead, they may roll that many dice plus 1, then choose 1 to ignore. Or protection from odd mana values. That's crazy. A 4/1 and a 6/6. Yeah, so as you found out at the end of the last video, the stickers are reusable, but it feels like they're only meant to be played during, like, that game, and then they're kind of done. Because, like, you could re-sticker them maybe a couple of times, but each time they're going to kind of get a little bit more warped. Coming off, getting pulled on and off the card, they might bend a little bit, and they might lose their stickiness. They're not like the old color forms of the game where you could, like, stick them on and off. So I think they're kind of meant again for, like, you play them for a game or two, and then maybe you're probably done with them. Which is interesting, because if there's 48 of them, it's going to be hard to get duplicates. Alright, next pack we have Bling. Return target creature to its owner's hand, then roll a 6-sided dice. If the result is 3 or less, scry a number of cards equal to the result. Sometimes the Ashikarium stunts look dangerous because they absolutely are. Is he jumping into a bunch of fans? I'm not sure. But he's an elephant. There's some other performers. We have Clowning Around. Create 2 1/1 white clown robot artifact creature tokens and then roll a 6-sided die. If the result is equal to or less than the number of robots you control, create a 1/1 white token. Nice. The Ashikarium's clown bots are programmed to delight attendees by any means necessary. Step right up. Open to attractions. Nice and simple. The Midway. Beating heart of the... Well, maybe the big top is the heart. If there were 2 hearts, then the midway or the lungs. Lungs are stomachs. Electrocute. Electrocute eel, because there's an eel on there. Deal 2 damage to any target. You may cast Electrocute from your graveyard as long as you've rolled a 6 this turn. If you cast Electrocute this way, we put in your graveyard exile instead. The Midway's games aren't much rigged as much as they are uninsulated or insulated and grounded. Interesting. Alright, we have Amped Up. Another red card here. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each electrical socket in a wall or floor you can see from your seat. Gain control of target creature until the end of your turn. Untap this creature. Until the end of the turn, it has +3 attack and gains haste. Space can be the lawless place from the prying eyes of electrical inspectors. These other electrical lines are on fire. So, that means we've seen one that's asked about doorways, one that's asked about mirrors, and now one is asked about electrical sockets. That's kind of interesting. An incident has occurred. Choose one. Destroy target creature with flying or destroy target attraction. You may apologize. If you do gain 3 life, you may apologize. Sorry, but per our waiver, you're not responsible for things happening. We have a Park Bleater. a guild employee. Whenever another creature you own enters the battlefield, you get 1 ticket. Well, that's definitely helpful. You may put a sticker on creature you own that's entered the battlefield this turn. Once you stop using a ticket, Bixby was a model employee. Icing Manipulator instead of the Icy Manipulator. Very interesting. Human employee, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. There's also you control each 1/1 counter on a creature you control is also a food token. It's an artifact that okay, that's interesting. And then pay 4, roll 2 6-sided dice. For each odd result, put a 1/1 counter on a creature you choose, activate only as a sorcery. Her popular flavors were vanilla, maple, pecan, crunch, and Gordian galactipede. And I'm not sure if them cakes represent, I'm sure they represent different people or things. I just don't know what they are off the top of my head. Alright, then we have a new legendary. We have Petra, Crafter of Clowns. Human artifact. We've seen her listed on a bunch of cards too. Haste. Robots you control have +1/+1. Red and white. Tell a joke you haven't told this game to someone outside the game. Create a 1/1 clown artifact, robot artifact, creature token. If that person laughs, the token gains haste till the end of turn. That is funny. And then we have a different art one. We have Sophora, Intergalactic Icon. Auras and equipments you control attached to Sophora, Soliflora, affect other creatures you control as those aura equipment are attached to them. Counters and stickers on her affect other creatures you control as if they were attached, as if they were on them. That is crazy. Basically, put everything on her, and then everyone gets it. That is awesome. There's a cool looking swamp. We have another trash bin. We've seen that before. Then we have gift shop. Choose one that hasn't been chosen. Create a 1/1 red balloon creature token with flying. Create a 2/2 pink teddy bear creature token. Create 2 food tokens. Get 3 tickets. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you control. Interesting. Then we got a foil mythic alt art card. That's crazy. It's Space Berlin. It's supposed to look like Jace Berlin, but it's Space Berlin. I'm going to have to hold this one up to read this. So we got a Planeswalker who has 3 loyalty. It says Space Sculptor. Space Berlin divides the battlefield into Alpha, Beta, and Gamma sectors. If a creature isn't assigned to a sector, its controller assigns it to one. Opponents assign first. So you can get a +1. Creatures in each sector can be blocked. Creatures in each sector can be blocked this turn only by creatures in the same sector. -1. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature in a sector of your choice. And -5. Destroy all creatures in a sector of your choice. That is crazy. That's an awesome Planeswalker. It is also a Jace card. So if you are playing this with other things, this is actually Jace Berlin. He just became Space Berlin for the turn. That's even crazier. So it's not even just like it's another new character. He actually counts as him as a Planeswalker. Then we got a Squirrel token, of course. So a couple of things I'm waiting. We haven't got the Mira, the main guy, and we're also looking for the Planeswalking Dog. I know those are 2 things we haven't seen. We have another waiver here. Rights forfeited by signing this waiver include the right to an attorney, right to party, cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard, right to your life story, rights to waiver this waiver, right to remain silent, right to rails, rights to be wrong, rights to right, rights for white lights, rights to not have a good time, rights to have a so good a time you might make other people uncomfortable, rights to refund, rights to handiness. That's hilarious. And then that's cool. Alright, and then we got our sticker card. Ancestral, Hot Dog, and Minotaur. I love an Ancestral, Hot Dog, Minotaur. We got a ticket, we got another helmet, and we got an ice cream sundae. We have Afflict 2. Whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 2 life. And then just flying. We have a 1-4 and an 8-6. I don't think any of the numbers have been repeated. So it'll be interesting to see if that happens at some point. Alright, next pack. Haven't gotten a lot of duplicates so far, which is kind of nice. We have Hat Trick. Target blocking or blocked creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains first strike until the end of turn. If it has a hat, it gains double strike on the turn. If you and that creature each have a hat, creature gains triple strike till the end of turn. I wonder if triple strike has ever been shown before. Behold the power of my hack and the ghosts of 2 other hats I used to own. Ha! Oh gosh, I love this game. Deadbeat Attendant. Vampire Employee. Deadbeat Attendant enters the battlefield opening an attraction. Some people will hire anyone with a pulse. Mira isn't that picky. Bag Check. Counter target spell, then ask the person outside the game that spell is dangerous to them. If they say yes, draw a card, then discard a card. As long as there's no outside food, you're good to go. We have the Aerial Fant, an elf performer. Flying, when Aerial Fant enters the battlefield, get a ticket, then you may put a sticker on non-land permanent you own. Everyone wants to talk about the elephant in this room. Alright, got some duplicates. We got Minotaur to Force. Glitter Flicker. Glitter Filler. Fairy Performer. When Glitter Flicker enters the battlefield, gain a ticket, then you may put a sticker on non-land permanent. There are no small parts, only small performers. Mistakes were made. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Create a 1/1 green squirrel token creature. For each fire extinguisher you can see from your seat. In hindsight, Chandra's incendiary experience should never have been built next to Auntie Grub's House of Pitch. That is funny. Chandra's incendiary experience. Attempted murder. There's our Storm Crow from before. Do not pester the birds. Choose target creature. Roll X 6-sided die. For each even result, put 2 -1/-1 counters on that creature. For each odd, create a 1/2 blue bird creature named Stormcrow. Squawks is quick to establish the social pecking order. A Knight in Blank Armor. So now we can make a Knight in Hot Dog Armor. Knight Human Performer. First strike, this creature enters the battlefield, may put a name sticker on it. Has protection from names that start the same letter as the name sticker. The lucky armor stopped lighting and lasers, but also sadly love. Juggletron. Robot Clown. Trample. When Juggletron attacks, you may put an art sticker on it. Gets +3 attack for each item in its art. It's not touching Juggletron, another item, or the card frame. Ooh, so you get smaller items, you can make them bigger. It's all fun and games until it drops to dust. Then it's a misdemeanor. Sorry. I did not expect that. Urza's Funhouse. Everyone loves Urza. There's carring on the side, it looks like. I'm not sure who the blue guy is off the top of my head. Land Urzas. I love that. Add a colorless or add infinite. Activate only once and only if you control an Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, and Urza's Tower. Oh, that is awesome. Well, page 7, head to askurza.com and click Urza's Funhouse. So they had one like this in the second set. Was it Unhinged? I think it was, where you had a card you had to keep checking to see its different effect was constantly changing. So that's kind of a cool playback to that one. There's an awesome Plains card. We have some attractions. We have Costume Shop and Guess Your Fate. We have a treasure. We have Employee of the Month. And is there anything on the back here? We have a different waiver. I think we may have seen that one before, but I'll just hold that here for a sec. And our stickers, we have Akon's Run, which is a great callback, a sword, and a snake. Yawgmoth, one of the big badges from back in the day, Merfolk, and Soul. When this permanent leaves the battlefield, target player discards a card. When this permanent leaves the battlefield, create 5 1/1 white Kong robot artifact creature tokens, 3/3 and 6/5. Kind of wish that second one wasn't permanent. It said artifact. That would have been kind of a little bit cooler. Like, if you destroy an artifact, it becomes a bunch of robots. Or even if that, like, be a vehicle. But I get where they're just trying to, like, make this sort of as generic as possible. Alright, next pack, we have Scared Stiff. Zombie, Coward, Guess. I don't think we've ever seen Coward before. Scared Stiff has menace as long as you control a sticker permanent. The horde of swords, haunted mansion, scared hurt, half to life. He's a 3/2. I like that there's rides based on the different planeswalkers. Boing, we're gonna start getting duplicates here. Clowning around. Decisions. Atom Wheel Acrobats. Electrocute. Here's a new one. Goblin Blastronauts. Goblin Employees. When Goblin Blastronauts enter the battlefield, open an attraction. Whenever you roll a 6, you may copy the spell, ability, or attraction visit to cause you to roll that die. You may choose new targets for that copy. Goblins really put themselves into the fireworks shows despite Mira's pleas to stop. I love Goblin text. Oh, look at this. Awesome artwork. Plus, it's tusk and whiskers. An elephant mouse performer. Whenever a creature with an ability, whenever you put an ability to stick around a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Pay 4 mana, tap to get a ticket. You may put a sticker on non-land permanent you own. That is fun. I hope I get the regular version of that. We have a vehicle, blank rocket ship. Fine, this vehicle enters the battlefield. You may put up to 2 name stickers on it. Whenever this vehicle attacks, choose a letter. This vehicle gets +1/+1 till the end of the turn for each name sticker on it that begins with the chosen letter. So if you can name it the same thing, it can gain extra bonuses. And Crew 2. Our rare is the Tetracheek Elemental. Whenever you create a token with another counter or sticker, create a token, put a counter or a sticker on another permanent, put a knick-knack counter on this elemental. Use a unique item that is completely fits on him for each knick-knack counter. Gets +1/+1 for each knick-knack counter on it. Interesting. We have a mountain. We have our first attraction, the Clown Extruder. Attraction, create a 1/1 white clown artifact robot token. Congratulations, it's a clown. We got a roller coaster. We got a foil, get your head in the game we've seen. We have a balloon token. We have a bunch of stuff that's created balloons, so that's fun. On the back, it's a secret layer. And then our stickers are cool, fluffy, and Luxodon. Some devil horns, a little car and plush, and some maybe French fries, fried something. When this permanent leaves the battlefield, draw a card. And your second ability is when a creature enters the battlefield under your control, this permanent becomes a 13/13 Eldrazi creature in addition to its other types till the end of the turn. That is crazy. and then 4-2 and 5-6. Imagine giving that to like anything. It becomes that. So you want to give it to a something small. You don't want to give it to like a 6-6 necessarily. Maybe depending on what abilities it has. But like you gave it to like a 1-1 like squirrel. All of a sudden now it becomes a 13-13 Eldrazi. That's crazy. Alright, what do we got in the next pack? Alright, I don't start getting duplicates or I have to go a third video. Unlawful entry, we're gonna get some here. Blankbird gets the worm. Xeno Squirrels. Vegetation Abomination. Artifact creature, plant, mutant, and food. Death Touch. Sacrifice the abomination. Roll a 6-sided die. You gain life equal to the result. The animal and vegetable categories were kind of merged over time. The Draconian Gate Robot. Or Gatebot. When Draconian Gatebot enters the battlefield, choose one. Opening attraction or destroy target attraction. You must be this tall to ride. You have 10 seconds to comply. Ha! I love it. Yeah. Alright, we have the Petting Zookeeper. We've seen the non-human cannonball. Clone Robot. When non-human cannonball dies, roll a 6-sided die. If the result is 4 or less, non-human cannonball deals that much damage to you. Designed for maximum impact, comedic, and otherwise. Quick Fixer. Azra employee. I've never seen Azra before. That's definitely interesting. Menace. When Quick Fixer deals combat damage to a player opening attraction. Mira doesn't believe in stopping rides for minor inconveniences like they need to be repaired. Gun for the Day. Enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you control an employee, a performer, or a robot, you get a ticket, or create a treasure token. If you control all three, you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Punch You is programmed to do two things: punch tickets and love punching tickets. We have the Stampire, the Planar Oddities. Vampire Employee. When Stampire enters the battlefield, you get a ticket, then you may put a sticker on a creature in your graveyard. Pay 4 to return target creature with a sticker on it from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature gains haste, exile at the beginning of your next turn, activate only as a sorcery. Souvenir t-shirt we've seen. There's a cool forest. First attraction we have Cover the Spot. Drop 3 cards from the outside the game, one at a time, onto the playing area from a height of at least 1 foot. If those cards are completely cover the spot, claim the prize. You get 4 tickets. Excuse me. You need to put a sticker on an online permanent, sacrifice this and open an attraction. And then we have the Bounce Chamber. Visit. Return a creature you don't control at the lowest toughness among creatures you don't control to its owner's hand. It recreates the peaceful feeling of floating freely in space, just without all that boring peacefulness. And we got the Ticket Bucket Bot. We have a different waiver. We have Part 19. And we've seen before. And then we have Werewolf, Lightning, and Mage. We have a little rivet sticker. We have a bear, and we have a handheld data pad. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on this permanent. Whenever a creature blocks this turn, it takes -4/-4 till the end of the turn. 4/1 and 3/5. Alright, we're not even halfway through the box. So we're gonna probably have to even go a part 3 on this one, which is fine. Normally, like I said, I do Magic cards. I don't read through them all. When I do other games, I go through like Digimon and I read all those off. They don't seem to take as long because I get a lot more duplicates quicker because there's only like 100 some cards in this set, where this one there's 240. So there's a lot more chance of me not getting duplicates. We have bar entry. Choose one to destroy target creature with a power of 4 or greater, or destroy target creature with any part of its head higher than the bar. Align the tops and bottoms of both cards. Tops of both cards to check. That is funny. You'll either begin or end the ride no taller than this. The Sanguine Slipper. We have a white vampire guest. I love that. Sanguine Sipper has lifelink as long as you control a sticker permanent. The Midway offers every flavor under the sun, even the guests who need to stay out of it. A wolf in blank clothing. Wolf guest. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. When you do, it gets X target creatures each get -1/-1 on a turn, where X is the number of unique vowels. And to come to think of it, I came here looking for someone to eat. The Bamboozling Beeble. Protection from robots. Tap 1. Next time target player would roll 1 die this turn. Instead, they may roll that die +1, and you choose one of those rolls to ignore. Mira brought Beebles because they were cheaper than rubber ducks. Now infestation is her largest expense. We've seen one Kong robot. So now I'm going to start getting some duplicates. So let's see where we get. The Sword Swallowing Seraph. Angel Performer. Flying Vigilance and Sword Swallowing Seraph enters the battlefield. You may put a name sticker on non-land permanent. Pay 2 and tap. Put a 1/1 counter on another creature with a sticker on it. Activate only as a sorcery. Ooh, we have another legendary. I love legendaries. Spinneret Arachnobot. Spider Performer. Reach. When Spinneret Arachnobot enters the battlefield, open an attraction. As long as you control 3 or more attractions, it gets +2 attack and has menace. Highwire injuries are down 95%. Spider-related injuries are up 3,000%. The Goblin Girder Gang. Reach. Whenever you roll a result not stored on the Goblin Girder Gang, you may store that result on it. When you do, Goblin Girder Gang deals 1 damage to any target without a hat. Gets +1 attack for each result stored. Interesting. You can store up to basically 6. That's kind of fun. Then we have don't try this at home. Whenever a hot source you control would deal damage, it deals that much damage +1 instead. Something is hot if it has hot things on its art, like fire or explosions. Pay 2 to sacrifice Don't Try This at Home. It deals damage equal to twice the number of hot cards in your graveyard to target creature or planeswalker. There we have an interesting swamp again. Our attractions, we have Clown Extruder we've seen, and we have Swinging Ship. Visit after the first combat phase this turn. There's an additional combat phase. At the beginning of that combat phase, untap all creatures that attack this turn. A good ride shall always feel like something has gone terribly wrong. We have a different clown robot. I love that. I love it giving alternate art tokens. We've already seen that one. And our card, we got Magic the Gathering card, a wizard hat, and an alert. We have Eldrazi, Guacamole, and Tightrope. Haste, pretty simple, and you may cast this card from your graveyard by paying 2 life in addition for paying its other costs, a 1/4 and a 5/3. So I wonder how they determined what order these cards went. So this is number 1 of 48. So I wonder how they determined which one, because it's clear there's no alphabetizing, or if they just randomly selected them. Just my mind wondering. Alright. Next pack, we have Bar Entry. Deadbeat Attendant. bag checks. Now if we start getting a bunch of duplicates, this might go a little bit quicker, but we'll see what happens. Blank Goblin. Goblin Guest. This creature enters the battlefield, put a name sticker on it, add 1 red mana for each unique vowel on that sticker. The asterisk norm has never been a place for self-restraint. The Park Map. Sacrifice Park Map. Search your library for a land card that doesn't have the same arc as a permanent you control. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. It's always up to date so visitors know what rides are open, how long the lines are, and which areas are closed due to gremlins. Animate Object. Squirrel Squatters. Blank Balls of Fire. Enchantment. When this enchantment enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. Whenever you put a name sticker on this enchantment, it deals damage equal to the number of O's in its name. This enchantment to any target. Employees were instructed to refer to meteor showers as impromptu fireworks. Sorry, we have one that's studying U's and we have one that's studying O's. I wonder if we're going to get one for each vowel. That'd be kind of interesting. And Goblin Cruvabalist. Haste. Whenever Goblin enters the battlefield, create a colorless artifact token. Name your choice of A, E, I, O, or U. Whenever Goblin attacks, you may use the first letter of the name of permanents you control. Spell a word you haven't spelled this turn. It gets +1 till the end of turn for each letter in that word. Interesting. Not a lot of effort for that, but neat. There's a cool plain artwork we haven't seen. 2 attractions we have. Ticket Bot, nothing new, and some new stickers. Eternal, Acrobat, Toaster. There's a skyship there that I'm not sure which one it is. It's not Weatherlight. Could be a Predator maybe. A bowler hack and a little alien doll. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature you control. Then return it to the battlefield under control, or untap another target permanent. 4/4 and 7/8. Alright. Next pack, Blufferfish. It's a fish, of course. Pay 4. Opponent tells you a statement about themselves and secretly notes whether it's true or false. You guess which it is. If you guess correctly, it gets +2 to the attack total, and the turn can't be blocked. Lying to a fish is such an unthinkable act. Most planets don't even have laws against it. Gobsmacked. Enchant non-land permanent. As Gobsmacked enters the battlefield, choose a person outside the game. As long as you can see the chosen person from your seat, enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. You haven't seen it until you've seen it in 6D. So that's another outside the game one. Scared Stiff. Prize Wall. Interesting stuff. There's always that big stuffed teddy bear. Wall. I love walls, so this is one of my favorite cards now. 2 cost blue. Defender. Pay 1, you get a ticket, or pay 5, you may put a sticker on non-land permanent you control activate as a sorcery. That bear's been here since the Ashtratorium opened. I've seen it move. Ernest the Deep Fried Cook. A finishing move. Get 2 tickets, then you may put a sticker on non-land permanent you own. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. With the show lacks for an historical accuracy, it makes up for an awesome submission holds. So yeah, there's is that Liliana maybe? Fighting off Nicola Bolas. It's kind of funny. I thought it was a wrestling match at first. We got Rockstar, Elemental Performer. He's a rock guy. Some fiery speakers behind him. Reach. When Rockstar enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you can reveal the top 5 cards of your library, ask a person outside the game to choose one that is most likely a rock band. Put that card into your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Boring to end of rock. We have Nearby Planet. Rangeling. This card is every land type including island, plains, island, swamp, mountain, forest, desert, gate, lair, locust, and all of those Urza ones. Nearby planets enter the battlefield tapped. When a nearby planet enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1. Here's a nice place we haven't hit yet. Captain Rex Nebula. I hope I get his. We have the regular version of Autograph, which I have no idea where the other one is. It was kind of neat as a comparison. I'll have to see if I can find it by the end of the video, because I'm not sure what stack of cards it got put in. But the other one, because of the foil, you can see some of the words on there a little bit nicer. So we'll set that one aside and we'll look at it later. We have Line Prancers, Centaur Performers, and Line Prancers enter the battlefield, get 2 tickets, put a power and toughness sticker on a creature you own. Target creature you don't control blocks target creature you control with a power and toughness sticker on it. Then, Line Prancers, other than Line Prancers this turn if able. Can you do the can? A new legendary creature, the Space Family Goblin Thing. Space Family Goblin Thing. Has trample as long as you've rolled 3 or more dice this turn. Whenever you roll a die, put a +1/+1 counter on them. The Goblin word for vacation translates roughly to battered landscape of noise and violence. Well, they're not wrong. And our rare card is Lifetime Pass Holder, a zombie guest. Lifetime Pass Holder enters the battlefield tapped. When Lifetime Pass Holder dies, open an attraction. Whenever you roll to visit an attraction, if you roll a 6, you may return Lifetime Pass Holder from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is funny. There's a green land, comic shooter, and trivia contest. The opponent chooses a colorless card creature or a plane, then mills a card. You have 10 seconds to name something from the chosen category that starts with the same letter of the milled card. If you do, claim the prize. You get 3 tickets and may put a sticker on non-land permanent, sacrifice trivia card. We got combat token we've seen. And our stickers are a kazoo, a crown, and the Mirai from Odyssey, actually. Snazzy, Aether, and Homunculus. Pay 1, target creature gains all creature types till the end of turn, and Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, draw a card. 2, 4, and 8, 7. I haven't seen that 9/9 yet that we're looking for. I haven't stacked any 9s. I keep saying like they're only gonna have so many because you can only have 0, like a 0/1, or as the smallest, and the highest could be 9/9. But I guess technically you can go 10s and 11s. Just was thinking they seem like they're only sticking to the base numbers. We have Aerial Fant we've seen. Questionable Cuisine. Return target creature card. 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Create a food token for each trash you can see from your seat. You may contain soy, may contain a deep void chilling, hoarse, and howling with a voice, may contain gluten. The focused Fumbleist we've seen. The Alpha Guard, Elf Employee. Alpha Guard enters the battlefield. Choose a letter. Untap target permanent whose name starts with the chosen letter. Whimsy overflowing in Sector G. Gremlins are rampaging and the Beebles are on fire. The big winner, an Ogre Warrior Guest. Strength test. Big winner has trample as long as you control a sticker permanent. The results of the test of strength were yes. The Blankosaurus, an alien dinosaur. Trample. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a sticker on it. +1 counter for each unique vowel. Petting in the petting zoo is not advised. Attempted murder. Oh, we had this before, and I just also realized it's a murder, but it's a crow. A group of crows is a murder of crows. So it's attempted because they're. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even catch that the first time. Knight in Armor, Juggletron, new legendary creature, Nocturnal of Amira's Marbles. So we've had 3 of the different marbles so far. Vampire Performer. As Nocturnal enters the battlefield, choose a word with 5 or more letters. When you cast a spell with the chosen word in its rule text, you draw a card and you lose 2 life, and you can partner this one. There's our Plains card. Another attraction, we have Kitty Coaster. Visit creatures you control get +1 attack until the end of turn. The only ride never failed is safety inspection, which is oddly surprising. Information booth. Draw a card. Sir, this may be the information booth, but I cannot answer ontological questions. It would be arrogant to assume I could describe the true nature of reality. Also, there's a line. We have Foil Bioluminary. We have a new food card. We haven't seen that one before. On the back, we have Thrills, Danger, Combustion, Watch, Devil, Take Evil, Undertake, Deadly Stunts, and Probably Be Okay. And then we have Wrinkly, Monkey, Shenanigans. You have a spider, an axe, a little mage's hack. Pay 1, target creature can't block this turn. Morbid, at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, this permanent is a creature and gains a -1/-1 counter on this permanent and draw a card. 2, 4, and 7, 2. One that I really like about these stickers with the abilities is because we're getting keywords that we might not, obviously would normally never be in this set. But also just lets you revisit some that maybe haven't been visited for a while. Because you don't have to try and include 6 of them. You don't have to include 1 copy of it. Alright, we have Boing. Step right up. Clowning around. Ticket Turbo Tubes. Tap 1 to add 1 mana of any color. Tap 3 and gain a ticket. We are filled with tickets. We are filled with purpose. It's awesome. Plot Armor. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2. Can't be blocked except by creatures with flavor text. If you've got words, we're gonna have words. Ha! Just plot being like the story plot. Plus also plot usually being like plot armor being a way like you can just survive because of the story. The Wii champion we've seen. Habin Thrasher. Human Hackafisher Assassin. So we have a Hackafisher. Death Touch. Whenever another creature has a hat enters the battlefield under your control, or a hat sticker is put on a creature you control, each opponent loses 1 life. Brims, Varone, and Forces are always dressed to kill. I hope we have more Hagaficers. That is awesome. Busted, Assembled Ensemble. Awesome! We got Captain Rex Nebula, we've seen all over the place. Human, Pilot, Employee. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, target non-land permanent you control becomes a vehicle artifact until the end of turn. Its base power and toughness are equal to its mana value. It has Crew 2 and Crash Landing. Whenever this vehicle deals damage, roll a 6-sided die. If the result is equal to the vehicle's mana value, it deals that much damage to any target, then sacrifice this vehicle. That's true. It's basically take any non-land permanent, turn it into an artifact vehicle, and then you can crash it. That is awesome. Some planes. Kitty Coaster. Trivial Contest. Another Ticketmatron. Treasure we've seen. And our Unhinged Beast and Hunt. We have a rocket ship, a piano, and room. Tap to gain 1 life. Or Whenever this creature attacks, tap each creature an opponent controls with the same power and or same toughness as this creature. 4/1 and 2/6. I've yet to get a duplicate sticker, which is crazy. I get that there's supposed to be 48 of them, which is a lot. But still, the fact is we haven't gotten any duplicates, which really makes the idea of drafting this really interesting. Because if in this entire box there's only maybe like, even if there's only, we only get like 2 or 3 maybe overall duplicates of it, that means everyone playing with stickers is going to have different effects. And for the pictures, it generally doesn't matter, except if it's a hat. Like this doesn't have a hat, so I can't use it for my hat cards. So that might make a difference. But the different abilities and numbers and names will all make a lot of different choices. Alright, we have Jetpack Janitor, Human Employee, Alpha Strike. This creature has first strike as long as it's blocking or being blocked by a creature that comes after it alphabetically. That is crazy. Carol blasts aliens. Carol transports his concessions. No one cares that today is my birthday. I hope we get a Carol as another card. That'd be awesome. Disavowal. Destroy target creature. That creature's controller loses life for each unique vowel in the creature's name. Without vowels, no one can hear you scream. I mean, it's true. Command performance. Choose to open an attraction. Roll to visit your attractions. Get 2 tickets, or you may put a sticker on non-land permanent. Argolf's Advantage. Creatures you control get +2 attack and gain Alpha Strike until the end of turn. And then, my Arbitrary Ghoul deck is unstoppable. Wait. 1996 World Champion? Johnny to Spike. Oh, that's hilarious. Plus, this AA Argolf's Advantage, so the fact is he's always going to attack first because he's a double A. We have Tic-Tic-Matron, we have Sing, Grabby Tabby, Glitter Flitter. Here's a new one. Clandestine Chameleon. When Clandestine Chameleon enters the battlefield, you get 2 tickets, then you may put a sticker on non-land permanent. Chameleon has all abilities of ability stickers and other permanents you own and cards in your graveyard. Nice. The Goblin Airbrusher. Goblin Play. Whenever you place a sticker, create a treasure token. If it's an art sticker, create 2 treasure tokens instead. Once he worked out which end of the paint came from, he was promoted to shirt duty. Awesome. We got another one. We got Monoxa, Midway Manager. We've read about her before. Vampire Employee. Whenever you roll a 3 or higher, Monoxa, Midway Manager gains first strike till the end of turn. If the roll is 4 or higher, it gains menace till the end of turn. If it is 5 or higher, it gains lifelink. Pay 6 to roll a 6-sided die. Can we get this ghost 11% spookier? A Mythic Alt Art. Leela, Hospitality Hostess, Elf Employee. Look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast common spells from the top of your library. Guests you control get +1/+1. Awesome. There's an awesome Swamp. A new card. We have Dart Throw with rockets. Throw a card you own from outside the game onto the player from a distance of 3 feet. If that card touches Dart Throw, claim the prize. Create two pink teddy bear creature tokens, sacrifice Dart tokens for opening attraction. We haven't gotten the bear token yet. We have Balloon Stand. So this is kind of neat. So we've had this one before. So I created 1/1 balloon token with blind or sacrifice a creature gains blind. But we have different artifact. Input, accepted, shipping, dragon, initiating, air, giraffe. So I'll have to look for the other one of that too. Some of these just have different flavor textures. We have a squirrel with a Knievel on the back, and we have our other token cards: Squishy, Sphinx, and Ninja. Ward 2 and Provoke. And 5-3 and 7-7. Alright. Let's hop into one last pack for this video, then we'll have to go a part 3. Hopefully we don't have to go a part 4, but I'm not getting any duplicates, really. So it's going through every card. Questionable Cuisine, we're getting some here, though. Now You See Me, Line Cutter, Park Map, Blank Goblin, Alpha Guard, Octo Opus. When Octo Opus enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 blue octopus performer creature named Contortionist. With at the beginning of your upkeep, you may fold this token in half. It becomes a 2/2, then a 1/1, then a 1/2, and so on and so on. Sacrifice Octo Opus, draw a card, and add an additional card for each Contortionist fold. Interesting. So he actually fits into the glass bowl. Plus he's got a hat. Which is interesting to know. And we don't have that token card either. I've seen that one. Blank Trespasser. Human Road Guest. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. Pay 4. Creature gets +1 attack till the end of turn for each name sticker. Can't be blocked. All you gotta do is walk with purpose, and then run with purpose, and then clear a 5-foot gate with purpose. Oh, this ties into that other one where she got caught. I'm gonna have to go back and look at some of these that go together. Trigger Happy. Choose target triggered ability you control a permanent. It triggers, you control the ability. Whenever you copy a trigger ability, you may do a little dance. Ha. We have Tug of War, which you've seen that guy before. It's one of the performers. Players with a sub-game are starting at 5 life with up to 3 permanent cards with different names from their main game library on the battlefield. As the sub-game ends, the winner chooses one of the cards they put into the battlefield as the sub-game began and puts one into the battlefield rather than shuffle it into their library. Interesting. A blue land. Kitty Coaster. Memory Test. Enters the battlefield. Target opponent exiles card from the bottom of their library until they exile 5 non-land cards, then turns those non-land cards face down. Visit the exile, name the exile face down cards, then look at them. If you name them correctly, turn them face up, claim the prize. Create 3 1/1 balloon tokens with blind, then sacrifice this. Interesting, that's kind of cool. Our clown robot, and then our last card for this video will be Narrow-Minded, Baloney, and Fireworks. That's some eyebrows, or some eyes, a little security bot, and a little hat. Whenever this creature attacks, you gain 2 life, vigilance, and reach, 2, 4, and 7, 7. Alright, so that's where we'll end for video 2. We'll pick back up video 3. I still got a lot of cards left. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 packs. So we're not even halfway through this box set. Or just about. 36, yeah, we're not even halfway through. So hopefully, well, I mean, not hopefully, dang, I don't want duplicates necessarily, but hope if we start getting them, the next videos will go a little bit quicker. Alright, see you guys then. Bye.